Hey, guess what? I fished a tournament tonight.
I know.
Do you know what happened?
What?
What's up, everybody? I am heading to the lake. Heading back to the lake, actually. I was already there. Dropped my kayak off. Realized I forgot something, so I shot back to my house to grab it. It's right around the corner. Surprisingly, that was like 30 minutes ago because it's rush hour, so it took me forever to get home and get back. So, yeah, it's we got like 10 minutes till early lunch. Anyway, we're here for another Thursday night throwdown with Massachusetts Kayak Bassin. We got 10 anglers this time. We're fishing a really good lake. A lot of giant fish, but it can be tough. It gets hit by tournaments pretty hard on the weekends. A lot of pleasure boaters these days for some reason. A lot of jet skiers. And the water's down right now, and it's weedy. And it's been hot all week. It's been hot all day. So could be a tough bite tonight. I don't know. We'll see. There's plenty of fish in here, so we'll see how it goes. Hopefully it goes better than my last Thursday night throwdown where I thought I had it in the bag, and then Derek Brundle caught 2 20s. You know, I thought my 120 was a done deal, but his 2 20s beat that one. So hopefully the results are better this time for me. There we go. Oh yeah, 12 1/4. So, I just caught that on the beautiful worm right here. This silver, ugly looking Senko. That I would never have fished if it wasn't for my daughter. So a couple years ago we fished this lake for a tournament, and the night before my daughter comes up to me with 2 of those Senkos, and she said, "Dada," she was like 4, she said, "Dada," in this like cute adorable voice, "if you fish with these you will win the tournament." And so I had no intention of fishing with these. I would never have used them otherwise. The reason why she had them is because when I go to Bass Pro and they're with me, her and my son, they would want me to buy them these ugly baits, bright colors, lots of sparkles, and just because they were kids, and so they used them as toys. And look at that. And so, we fished that tournament, and I took them with me, because I love my dog. And I had no intention of fishing them. But after 3 hours, I had no bites. So I'm like, looking at that stupid thing going, what the hell, I'll throw it on. And like third cast, boom, caught a fish. My first keeper of the day. My first bite of the day. There we go. My daughter made me promise that I would throw this bait today. She said, "This is the one that will," and I quote, "make me win." So give it a shot. Normally I would never throw a bait that looked like that. Oh, oh yeah. Is that a bass? No way. Come on. That is unbelievable. And I just kept fishing with it, and I kept catching fish, and then I only had two, and then, you know, they would break, and like, you know, pickerel would destroy one, so I only had one left, and then it was like, I was breaking pieces off of it because it was falling apart, and sure enough, that got me to the point where I was well in the lead, and I thought I had it in the bag, and it was awesome. I was pumped, you know, and then once we turned the standings back on, somebody else was in the lead. So I was bummed, I was disappointed. But, you know, looking at his fish, there was something off about one of his fish, but I couldn't figure it out there at the ramp. And, you know, back then that we did cash at the ramp tournaments. So at the end, you know, it was like a $540 something payday. And we gave him the cash. 14 3/4. So we gave him the cash. And I got home and I started looking at his fish, and things started looking even weirder. He had one fish that he had caught and uploaded, and then he had another fish that he had taken a photo of less than 3 minutes later, but he didn't upload it for like 5 hours. And he uploaded it, he was over a mile away when he uploaded it. So it was very strange. And the more I looked at it, the more and more suspicious I got. And then I figured out what he had done. And he had taken an 18.5 incher that he had caught, and he trimmed the tail, and then he measured it a second time at like 18 inches. And I was furious. Not just because he cheated in my tournament, one of my events, but just, you know, he stole that moment from me, you know what I mean? That winning the tournament, you know, turning the standings back on and seeing that I'd actually won with this bait that my daughter gave me. And so I was pissed, but yeah, I ended up winning. You know, it just wasn't the same, but as you can see, I mean, this thing works here. I don't know why. It works really well in tannic water. So I've caught fish on it all over the place, in water like this, where it's like just a darker tone. Thing's amazing. And it's all because of my daughter. Anyway, so it would be great if I won it on this thing again. I mean, I just started throwing it and I got 2 fish like almost immediately. Anyway, so that was a long story, but it's a pretty awesome story. Also a cautionary tale to not cheat that way, because you will get caught. It's so stupid. Here we go. Oh, hey. Pickerel like it too. Oh God, it's a fish. I just threw that right in the pad. That's Philly, good one. I didn't even feel him hit that. 15 and a quarter. Why, like, on it, the wind is blowing that way and my kayak is going this way. Would somebody please explain that crap to me? Not you. You don't. You're clearly not very smart. Oh, here we go. That's a good one. Oh yeah. Oh, that's a better fish. Oh. Yeah. All right. 16 and a half. Here we go. Oh my God. Ooh, what the hell? That's pull and drag. Wow, that was a good pickerel. Hey, guess what? I fished a tournament tonight.
No.
Do you know what happened?
What?
I won.
You did?
I did. Why are you acting weird? Hey,
No.
do you know what I caught him? You know what I won with?
What?
Beautiful worm. Really? Why are you acting so weird? You're not supposed to act this weird. You're supposed to be cool. Yeah, be natural.
Leaving.
No, don't leave. Don't leave. Don't leave.
No.
Don't leave. Tell people about the beautiful worm.
No.
Come on.
I'm leaving.
Yeah, so I won. Beautiful worm. I got one on the chatterbait and also one at the end on a whopper flopper that I didn't need. But the rest, I got on the beautiful worm that little girl told me to use a couple of years ago. So that's pretty awesome. We'll see you next time.